Alright, I have gone my stretch. I'm gonna have to clip a little bit of like the Silk Song stream to make things flow nicely, but also thank you for the follow. Oh, Akira, I believe that is one of the new dragons. New dragons? Question mark. I quickly go to research to to double check. You are a dragon for sure, but I forget when you became a dragon. I could be totally off basis. Okay, you became part of the council during the summer, so that does count. That does count. But thank you for the follows, appreciated. All right, so we're doing something completely new. Back from ads. Oh yeah, no, I was pretty much segueing streams because I'm doing 2 different games today. So what I miss? Nothing. I said, hi. I thank you for the follow. Also, leave me a shadow as well. You missed nothing. I just swapped over. And also, a girl is part of Dragon Council. Hashtag Dragon Council. We're playing something new today. I could just have played more Silk Song, but I did actively chain myself to doing 2 different games. I have only myself to blame, really, but we're playing a retro game called Vagrant Story, which is a PS1 game that I tried out on my Vita last week or the week before, I forgot, but like was immediately taken by its vibes and everything. I'm like, I kind of want to play this on stream. It also works out because my Vita is now freezing. So I can't play it anyways. Heard good things about it. I've heard a lot of good things and also constructive things about it. So it is a turn-based kind of dungeon crawler set in the Evilist storylines, which is the Evilist storylines is basically a setting in which most people are familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12, which are 2 works in the Evilist storyline, but there's also this game called Vagrant Story that is part of the setting. The story setup is really goddamn cool, and I really liked it. So I'm like, I kind of want to do this for stream. Trying to see if I could drag it like either Gabe or Blinn into it to like join in on story things, but also again turn-based dungeon crawler with a lot of menu managing as well. I'm like, I'm not sure how well this may work for for a stream thing, but fuck it, I want to play it anyways. Uh let me get this set up really quick. I need to swap things over on this end. Okay, we can pause music here. I'm going to swap game audio. So Vagrant Story is a really interesting looking game. I love the look of it extremely. It's really goddamn cool. But also, I've had to read so much of reviews. I'm skipping this for now. It doesn't even have a menu theme, which I love. Oh, right, I should also do, if I'm gonna be on this screen, what screen do I want to do here? Yeah, this works. Before Square joined Enix, yeah. So there's a lot of really interesting things about this game. I've of course been like messing with things here and there. Do that here, beautiful. I've been messing with things here and there to like just get an idea of how it plays, because unfortunately you can't dive completely blind into everything with a stream setting. This game has like a very important intro cutscene that's like not put in its actual introduction to the game at all, which is really intriguing. But I will probably go into a later point, mainly because I've already played like the first 10 minutes of this over and over again, just like testing things. Fun. Okay. Neat. Great. So yeah, this is a turn-based kind of dungeon crawler in which you are playing there's a lot of vague story stuff that is set up. You know, actually here, I'm just gonna let this run so I can so the intro cutscene can come up, because this is really fucking interesting how they shoot this game. Part of the reason I want to share it is because it's just really fascinating how they handle a lot of things here. Okay, let me do. VKP headquarters. 6 hours have passed since the occupation of the Duke's Manor by one Sidney Losterat, founder and leader of the Molenkamp Co. He and his allies have taken the Duke's family and servants hostage. They hold the manor as we speak. And to what purpose? The scum make 2 demands. The release of their imprisoned comrades and the abdication of Cardinal Batistum. And yet their religious freedom, within limits, is protected. On what pretext shall we apprehend them? We need no pretext. Molenkamp is a pack of rogues hiding behind a priest's frock. We believe them responsible for the attempt on our sovereign's life this Yuletide past. And the VKP will not free their comrades? Certainly not. Do you know how many agents give their lives? All because of this religious freedom. Too much freedom, too many gods. Did I actually move the game over a little bit? Nope, here we go, cool. Gods while our parliament cowers. Strike that outburst in the record. Yes, my lord. Our cult's not the Templars' concern. Why must we be involved? Our inquisitors have found that Molenkamp's coin comes from the captive duke himself. Indeed, Valendia might still be at war with itself were it not for the duke's heroism. Yet he wields much of his power from the shadows. Even after his retirement, his grip on Parliament is unrelenting. We have watched him long enough. Now is time to act. Furthermore, we must find out why the Cardinal sent his blades to deal with this incident without our approval. Inquisitor Heldrick will explain. You go to the Greylands immediately. A map of the manor grounds is in your carriage. I've sent one of my agents ahead. She will fill you in when you arrive. She? Agent Merlot's. This is one of those things where you just have to let the fucking game run until it plays an intro thing. This is not part of the game at all, which is fucking insane to me given that it sets up things and explains things. Also, A-tier woman designs for a 90s game. Agent Wyatt, I presume. I'm your partner, Cal Merlos. But please, call me Cal. How's your journey? How many are there? Our scouts report a dozen men. Of course, we have yet to spot Sydney, and there may be more inside the manor. Hostages, including the Duke's family and servants, 34. Thankfully, the Duke himself was away at the time. The Duke was not taken captive. Nay. How fare the blades? We'll have to wait and see. With the hostages inside, direct action is perilous. We must negotiate with Sydney while we collect information to aid our final... What is this? It seems the siege has begun. The Cardinal's blades have made their move. We've given no such order. Their actions are in direct defiance of our authority. Perhaps their hand was forced. Wait, where are you going? The blades have provided the perfect distraction. It's far too dangerous. We must wait for reinforcements. Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements. I can't believe that they have that hidden behind a fucking... You have to let the screen just sit for a moment. It's insane to me. It's absolutely insane to me that's hidden behind such a screen. Like, holy shit. At least now I can fucking advance dialogue at my place. Duke Bardobra's Manor, Greylands, 2:32 a.m. God, I love the look of this game extremely. This game looks so extremely good. Actually, really quick. Need to see if I want to resize things on stream at all. This works. I think this works. I'm not covering up too much. I think I have it a little bit smaller than it should be. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's move this just a little bit over here. Will I be fussing with things? Yes, because I don't play with 4x3 games that much. God, this game looks so cool. And do that, maybe. Have you found Sydney? Not yet, sir. Put out the fires, or we'll lose the manor and all will be for naught. Split the knights into two groups, one to douse the blaze, the other to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Where are you, Sydney? That is an FF7S intro shot. God damn, this game is so fucking cool. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. And I'm impressed by how well this scales up to like 720 and all. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it quick and get out of here. Who goes there? Here we go. God, this battle mode is so... The gameplay of this is really intriguing. This is what I mean by turn-based dungeon crawler, kind of. God, the gameplay of this is going to be very intriguing to dive into. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that here, anywhere. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney, the nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed. Now search. Curse the Duke. Where's he hidden it? You sure the Duke really has it? Does the damn thing even exist? You doubt me, Hardin. You doubt my power. Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us. Fine then. Bring the boy and come with me. Don't move, Sydney. I have a bowgun aimed at your heart. Now turn around slowly. You're no knight, are you? Bind your legs with that rope. Ah, Riskbreaker, a royal guard dog. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now. God, the way this is shot is so cool. This is an unfortunate turn of events. God, the way this game is shot is so goddamn cool. Sydney! I'm the one you want. Arden, go quickly. Go to Leomond. You, stop! God, this is so cool. The sound effects, too, are really impressive for their time. What's going on? You're most certainly dead. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales. You've given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for fairy tales, Riskbreaker. The talk! Really fucking cool polygonal dragon design. I gotta be fucking real. My apologies. I have no time to toy with you. Let's see. God, this is such a cool enemy design. The way Cindy's hair is styled is so intriguing to me. Given that he has like one long strand on like the back left side of his head. Leomont. God, this game is shot so cool for its time. This is pretty much like right up with there with Final Fantasy IX and just like insane PS1 game visuals. I forget Final Fantasy IX is a PS1 game sometimes. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny. And lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. So, the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals. Also, like, we need to acknowledge really quick, the way this game handles lighting, or rather, makes the illusion of handling lighting is so goddamn cool. Because it's like, oh yeah, The light is cast from the window onto this character's face, except PS1 games can't do that shit. That's not a thing that PS1 games can do. What it is from what I understand, is like basically the textures of the character are copied and pasted over them, and then that texture, that pasted texture is just has its contrast raised an extreme degree, which is so goddamn cool. Yeah. I am just very impressed with how this game looks. Checking one thing really quick. There we go. This debating, I'm like, should I do it's like, should I have retro as my category for today instead of the game category? I don't know. My first time playing an actual retro game. You can kind of see it here where like you're not supposed to actually like see the character visuals are definitely meant to be more blurred here, right? Here, let me settings, graphics. Like you cannot tell as easily when it's downscaled like that, right? It's a lot harder to tell what's going on in like the lighting. You can't tell that it's like a model copied and pasted. But at higher textures, oh, you can absolutely tell. Now that's the biggest deal. Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord. The Crimson Blades, in direct service to the Cardinal. Duke Bardorba's secondary estate. Guildenstern led his men toward Liamond in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men in the armor of these holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege. The fool Sydney used his wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world now, can we? But the hostages, your family, irrelevant. Burn it. Burn it to the ground. What of Parliament? The VKP, Valendia Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the felons. The risk breakers, those meddling fools. Your will, my lord. Liamond is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the Blades there. And Parliament, I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you farther. And the young Lord Joshua. He is my light, my soul, if aught should befall him. As you wish, my lord. Am I fated to rot and wither, even as I breathe? 11:42 a.m. Liamond is an old town with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valendia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpasses that of any palace. The grand cathedral that towers over the town center is a symbol of Liamond's indomitable spirit. and is the holy ground of the devout Iokis priesthood. At its height, Leamond was a thriving community more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought that chapter in Leamond's history to a close. Leamond. Well, the 2 sentinels are dead, murdered. This is the only way in? There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground. And from the sea. Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake from form a gauntlet of whirlpools. Too dangerous. You do know we sent agents in, thinking those ruins were the Monkamp base. Not one returned. Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there? Come down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Riot headed out for Leamond before noon. Of course, the reports are vague and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies. Yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Leamond, this office believes the reports to be valid. I love the way this game is set up extremely. What's this? That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh, Leamond's wineries once vied with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. If I find any, consider them yours. You plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Monkamp and this Sydney fellow. Sydney Lostrad, leader of the religious cult Monkamp. His real name and age are unknown. One of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKB believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he is in dark alliance with Duke Bardorba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That the cult is but a front. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two. Or merely another of the Cardinal's witch hunts. There are many would-be prophets in the lands these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by the way he hums revelations, as though they were simple ballads. All say the same, he is a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot! If I do not return by the morrow's eve, inform HQ, won't you? Godspeed. Twink jump scare. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mine shaft that led to Leamond. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found. 2 knights of the Cardinal's Crimson Blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knights' wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. Excerpt from Greyland's Incident Investigation Report, Section 3.14. Vintage wine. No live burials today, thanks. It's such a PS1-ass game, and that makes me love it more. Strange power indeed. Right, I have to remember that circle is command here. Right, okay. One option I remember hearing about. Puzzle mode. Turn puzzle mode off. Apparently, this game has a lot of block pushing puzzles. Furthermore, the puzzles reset when you enter a room, which is very silly. Select the options for the simple map. Displays a simple map without a frame. I mean, I don't necessarily need the frame. I think I can work without the frame. It's gonna be really weird that I press start and it doesn't bring up a menu, but retro games, right? Triangle is always a menu. This is such a PS1-ass game. Really takes a moment to save, huh? Does it take less time once you've saved, at least? Interesting. No, it still takes a decent amount of time. All right, then. Interesting. Hello, chest. No. Understood. That's how I open. Neat. Interesting. Grab that. I guess we'll grab everything. Bronze axe and mace, edged one-handed. Assemble, disassemble, repair. Interesting. Okay. Attached gems can only be used at a workshop. Okay. You can rename weapons. Interesting. Fandango. Interesting. Equip shield. Okay. Neat. Alright. Am I able to equip multiple weapons? Interesting. Okay. Perhaps I just have to swap things on the fly. A little more effective against beasts. Overall worse? Overall worse. I'm noticing an overall worse. Yep, that is an overall worse. Understood. This looks like this fucking... Okay, how does this work? Understood. Neat. Hi, Pat. Oh my god. Do we hop into block pushing immediately? Oh, we're hopping into block pushing immediately. Understood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting block pushing time done. Alright then. Cutscene? Well, got her open. It's no good. No even a budge. What's this? It were locked a moment ago, eh? No key holds this door. It'd be a grimoire what's doing this. Well, who locked it then? Someone inside. Buggered if I know. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. There's been no time for loafing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Now come up here and take a look at this. What's that? A grimoire. Take a bit to get out of cutscene? Oh no, I was just... I'm like, weird. Please tell me the game didn't freeze. No, it didn't. Door is locked with chamomile sigil. I instinctively want to, like, zoom the camera out even farther. This too be Grimoire's doing? By the gods! I'd oft heard of it, but this... And a worm, a dragon, was sighted at the Duke's manor. Well, there's magic about. Dragons won't be far behind. I worry about Guildenstern and the others. They'll be fine. Think of it. If we witness miracles such as these on Leomon's doorstep, what then lies within? You wear naivete like a crest, brother. Surely the maesters know of this grimoire. Mayhaps we've just been in the dark, eh? Yet our charge is to drub those Moncomb scoundrels and procure the miracles of Leomond. Tis just a rumor, but I've gathered that Guildenstern's lot works some magics as well. Rubbish. We're servants of the Lord. No true knight of the cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumor, brother. But if Sydney is truly the worker of Diablere... Diablere? Oh, is that supposed to... Diablos? Diablere as they claim he is. I say fight fire with fire. I say let the Lord be our shield. And ever the choir boy. I love this basic-ass video game loading platform. The only shield I see is the one covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see. Right now, I see sorcery. So I don't take wing for the likes of us use magic, my friend. Aye, but with a grimoire, your fattest sound could outfly my swiftest falcon. If you believe the chroniclers. The grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestones float like clouds. Right. Okay, so this all shows damage potential. $39. Okay, we go for the highest. Oh, damn. Right. Can I check... I can. Neat. Okay. Sackheim, Goodwin. Interesting. I can check all their gear too. Okay, that's really cool. Head dying, critical wounds. Dead? Nope. It's almost reminding me of how like the Bethesda games have like a whole VAT system and all, but like more of that, and it's only that. Okay, well, good night. And risk level, interesting. Oh wow, we have another save spot. I mean, I won't complain. Oh, and also my mech broke. I'm surprised that the emulator can't save faster. Okay, so blinking red is where we come from, I assume. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, Pepper. Are you a wolf? Silver wolf, yeah, huh. I am sorry, Pepper. I don't know how the hell you're in a dungeon like this, but... God, I hope there's not, like, secrets that I have to, like, go into first person for to be able to, tell. Okay, there's traps. You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. Here comes one of Parliament's watchdogs. You, go back and silence his yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? An agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you not? The VKP is your enemy. Now go. Sir. That's cool. Glad that missed, because my ass is not ready. Cube. Hit their arm until they die. Just keep it in that arm. Surprised that you are not dead yet. There we go. Am I hitting a single cube here? Yeah, okay. Am I able to? I am able to. Hi, buddy. You are not very well defended, are you? Nice shield block. Okay, we can only climb when we are don't have our weapons drawn. Makes sense. I am still worried if they hide things or not. Do I restore? I do restore HP as time goes on. Interesting. Not again. This is a big one. Bandai Namco flashbang. Oh my goodness, sorry then. I do not feel I'm welcome here. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I'll gladly take that, thank you. Interesting, okay. Sounds like there's something feisty on the other side of that, but... I had a feeling, I'm like, I don't think this is something I can, climb. Alright. A lot of mashing buttons to be able to get an attack in sooner. Oh, we can crit. Goddamn, Ashley. Being able to hit that high. That's gonna be what I think it is. Just gonna start doing this in advance, just in case. Can I climb that from here? Negative. Okay. Am I able to grab you from there? Hmm. Okay. Oh, we really are doing old-timey games here where I cannot believe they have a manual in the game, but it's useful. Right, okay. Puzzle cubes. Complete descriptions, create like objects. Strange create like objects called cubes. Lift, push, and stack any cube that's not held in place by another cube resting on top of it. Useful as stepping stones to help Ashley jump. If you find a ledge Ashley cannot reach, look around for cubes. Just because you find a cube doesn't mean you have to necessarily leave it. Reset the cubes, okay. Exiting, re-entering the room. Okay, counter cube, indestructible. Cannot be rolled over any obstacles. Okay. Every time the cube is pushed, the number drops below 1. Okay. Push these cubes to move them 1 square. Over an obstacle, even half their height. Okay. Carry cubes, place them in desired. Okay. Cannot carry up steps half their height or higher. Can be placed on any surface lower than Ashley's height. Interesting, a readme. Basic controls everyone should know. Essential for the modern Vagrant. Yep, I wouldn't be here if I didn't know how to open the menu. Shortcut menu, yep. Use moving cloud stones to add a boost to a jump that would normally fall short. You can change Ashley's direction in mid-jump. Free look, camera angles, find treasure chests and doors. Scoop on Vagrant's 2 game modes, defense abilities, magic, and yep. Perform basic actions, running, jumping, and opening things. Risk all recover faster, phantom points don't decrease in normal mode when wearing armor, resistance to magic also increases, okay. Hit location. Automatically reduce damage on hit locations, cure any status abnormality, killing 2 birds, okay. Live up to risk breaker name. Chance to hit with normal attacks. Yep. Does the amounts. HP recovery are more effective when Ashley's risk is high. Oh, interesting. Okay. Learning magic. You'll need magic to complete your mission. You'll need to read the following to learn how to get magic. From grimoires. Using a grimoire transfers knowledge of the spell it contains to Ashley. Use the grimoires you're lucky enough to find. Okay. Break guard tips, puzzle cube tips, cubes, sometimes knowing you can't make it through Layamon without them, read below, yep, mistakenly push, yep, reset, long-handed, can move and grab cubes that are on a slightly lower surface than him, too. Slightly lower surface than him is the big thing that I have to, wonder about. Area map, okay. Okay, none of that necessarily helping. Where I'm like, can I grab this from here? Right, okay, is there a thing I'm potentially missing? We're getting retro with it now. Of course, of all things, it's a goddamn block puzzle. What if I just did this? Not sure that... Oh, wait. Yeah, I am being silly. Okay. Yeah, no. Alright, now I'm thinking with cubes. Am I being silly? Right, I'm still at the same net loss here. How am I immediately walled by a cube puzzle? I was like, oh, I'll stack the box and then I can take it from here, like an absolute, you know, fool. I just need 2 blocks. I don't believe there's a laborer's thirst. Chamber of Fear, fine vintage vaults. Oh, the verticality is interesting. Entrance to Darkness. My god, the names for these is kind of funny. Am I being a dumbass? I just need 2 blocks to reach it. Am I being a dumbass? My hope was when it says I can slightly grab above height, then I'd be able to do things. Well, doesn't necessarily help me. Am I able to... Nope. Am I being a fool? Am I able to walk out of... Am I able to... I surely cannot. I'd be very surprised if I'm somehow able to walk out of a room with a cube. Yeah, no, of course not. Okay. Is... Quick manual. Is there an actual run button? Or is it just my default run? Move, grip, and climb. Okay, yep. Select button, execute command, draw a weapon to enter battle mode. Open doors and treasure chests. Square button to jump. Ah! Okay. I've learned how to jump. Oh, big ass crit. Alright then. Okay, jumping gets me a lot more than I thought it would. Door has been locked. No thank you, Beth. I don't think I got this in time. Never mind, I do get it in time. Doesn't kill. Nope, never mind, it does. Alright, they have like a little around 100 health. Door's been unlocked. Seventh Heaven. Is that found? That has to be Final Fantasy 7 reference. Crossbow. Yes, please. Reinforced glove. Yes, please. Yes, please. Grab all that. Lowers risk. Stores HP. Cures paralysis. Poison. Numbness. Interesting. use a cure root really quick, see if that helps. Yeah, okay, that restores that. Oh man, do you have to go into this every time to swap up weapons? Most probably. Range, a lot more range. Actually, some really good attack strength too. I do lose out on my shield. Phantom enemies, interesting. Also, much lower durability points I have to assume DP stands for. You have anything in you? No? Understood. It's funny that I'm just over here vibing, getting to play a really neat PS1 game. I actually wish I got to play it when I was a kid. I may have bounced off of it most likely, but are there secret walls? Do I have to be aware of secret walls? Okay. It's not a no or a yes yet. I don't think I have to worry about fall damage. Okay, so I literally just need one fucking block here. Barely get this fucking bat. Okay. We have an indestructible cube. Okay. There's something holding this door shut. I wonder. Okay then. Don't know why I attacked that one. Destructible cube I should be able to lift, I think. Nope. That bitch is rooted in place. She is not going anywhere. Actually stands in front of a lot. Interesting UI. The door is closing. Oh. 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 Oh, we're doing this kind of game, are we? Alright then. I'm like, what do you mean the door is closing? Actually made it through. Thank goodness. What? Papa. What the fuck? Okay then. Also, here, I will actually do this. Huh, okay, so... child version of self? I need to slice one box here. God, I can't believe we're dealing with like half steps and such. Not the thing that I would imagine them doing, but hey, gotta have variety besides combat, I imagine. Different looking door. 7th heaven is piercing. Okay, we can deal with having piercing right now. I was like partly worried. I'm like, huh, I wonder if it's just gonna be like cool ass cutscenes and then an hour of standard gameplay. But no, I was very curious how the actual dungeoning would intersect with the story, but actually, I'm amazed I'm actually able to pause right here, but okay, all right, so cool. You can have stacks of items that can only interesting. Okay, neat. Okay, maybe the Fairy King as a remedy. Also, really interesting here is seeing how the fantasy elements work with this, given this is the evil setting. Oops. That is a design. No? Alright, surprised I'm hitting at 69% right now. Oh, you have a big range. Okay then. Okay, swap things up. Ouch. 64 damage on that. Alright then. Hell yeah. Very funny to me that. God, that was a cool ass fight actually. Congratulations. Yippee. Map completed 3%. Normal agent. Oh my god, I'm sorry, what? Bonus stats upon completing a stage. Interesting. Chamomile sigil, I mean, I want all these. Features heal and degenerate. Interesting. This is really fun. I'm actually kind of vibing. This is a really cool game. I didn't think I wouldn't vibe, but I'm like kind of pleasantly surprised. Alright, mastered the spell heal. Understood, okay. The path of the future homeowner? What do you mean, the path of the future homeowner? What is that supposed to mean? Also, why did I was about to say, I'm like, why did my mic suddenly... Okay, there we go. I'm like, Mike, why are you messing up there? What do you mean, the path of the future homeowner? Oh gosh, I really need to swap up, Warlock, Shaman, Sorcerer, and Enchanter spells. Vagrant story is the goal not to acquire a home? I don't know. God, the ambient sounds are also the ambient sounds in this game are really funny. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm also just constantly, I'm like, huh, do I mess with more of my overlay stuff? I'm always tempted to mess with more overlay things. Not that I need to, but man, I love this controller. I love my little controller prop. Having this is really neat. I don't know, I'm liking it. It adds a nice little touch of things. The story premise so far is that we are chasing a powerful magical cult leader named Sydney, who is able to somehow return from the dead, and has kidnapped one Duke Bardobra's son. I don't think we really care about that as much as we care about bringing Sydney to justice. So we're delving into the ruins that connect to a labyrinthine city known as Le Monde that is only accessible by this one route. Somehow, I guess. I think it's an island city, unsure. And yeah, I don't know. This is a really neat PS1 game. I'm kind of honestly vibing with it a lot. It's really cool. I wish I could make Squonk, like, Squonk chat, like, a little bit transparent. Actually, am I able to mess with that, like this? No, I cannot make Squonk chat a little bit transparent. That's fine. But yippee, we beat our first mini boss? I'm treating this as a mini boss, alright. Okay, how am I able to customize my cursor memory? No, I want a timing display. Information. Ah, okay, that's how. I see, I see. Okay then, I'm like, am I able to quick map that stuff? It'd also be nice if you could just quickly hot swap between different item loadouts and stuff, because yeah, I can definitely see the need for having to swap item loadouts like very quickly. What's in the chest? Pelta shield, probably better. Yggdrasil's tears. I have a lot of things to restore that. Warlock, Shaman, Sorcerer, Enchanted. All synonyms for controlled substance dealers. Have fun, I'm gonna lurk and bury some bodies. Thank you for the lurk spoons. I guess we're walking back now? I love the way that... I'm gonna start being scared of interacting with any door at this point. Sydney. So this is a risk breaker. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep, ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached, a smooth flow of thoughts into action. Indeed, it is almost as if you had no soul. How do you do it? Body and soul are one. Yet yours are separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where is your soul, Riskbreaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. Ah! Oh! Oh! For whatever reason, I thought that was your dad. No! Oh, wow. Oh, you've been through some shit. You killed your beloved, huh? Because of being attached to the VKP or something? Oh, this is... I assumed that was Ashley as a kid because I'm like, it's a 90s game. Obviously Ashley's probably like, what, 21? No, okay then. You killed your beloved wife and child. They were slain by fallen knights, jackals. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them. Sydney? Try to catch me, Ashley Riots. Look outside yourself to find your truth. What's your game? Pardon. Ashley. Merlos! Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot. The city of Shade will forgive your sins, my son, and call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I am the heart, and you the hunter. But this heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, Riskbreaker. Hold! Sydney! Damn. Ashley has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening? I am waiting for you, Ashley Riots. Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be like... Hi? What the fuck are you? Is this a... Battle abilities. Use chain abilities to augment your attacks. Assign abilities to the circles, triangle, and square buttons. Reflects 40% of damage. Does not reduce damage received. Reduces physical damage. Successive use prevents paralysis and numbness. Inflicts an amount of additional damage equal to 70% damage dealt. Generates an amount of Ashley's HP equal to 30% of HP of damage dealt. Inflicts an additional, pairs a small amount of weapon DP. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Anyways, this is like a dummy? It is a dummy. Slow, okay. Okay, as the exclamation point appears. Okay. How far can I chain it? Okay, it's as the weapon's hitting. Can I chain it more than once? I'm not seeing something appear, at least. Do I maybe have to do multiple? Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do I... Huh, I'm wondering then. Yeah, I think I do have to unchain them. Okay, yeah, back and forth then. I want to see how this works. That was fast, okay. That was slow. I'm now in the lab. That was fast. Okay, that's a very tight window there on the third hit. Okay, interesting. Okay then. Huh. That'll definitely be a thing to practice as time goes on, especially with different weapons. I mean, goddamn. Does that work with, the crossbow as well? Yes, it does. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, that's really goddamn cool. All right then. However, I noticed that like it shoots the risk up very quickly. Oh man, Ooh. Ooh, okay. I can definitely feel... Actually, just straight upgrade of shield. This has more phantom points, I believe it's called, compared to this, which... Also, this is better at guarding against humans. This is... slightly better defense. I'll keep with the buckler, I think. Oh. I thought this was a storage chest. Yeah, I did. I thought that was a storage chest. That's very funny. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm actually... This is really impressive for a PS1 game. Okay, so for... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every 3 seconds I restore 1 HP. 2, 3. I lose 2 risk per second. Meaning it can take up to 50 seconds to lose a full bar of risk, so it takes about a minute, understood. And risk does not go down while I... Hi. Select the battle ability. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Regenerates an amount of MP, adds numbness to attack, adds poison to attack. Poison sounds really cool. Reclaim the battle ability Snake Venom from suppressed memory. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, I can fuck with this game. This is really cool. Okay, really quick. Wait, so I get next at 32 points. Okay. Poison to attack. Am I able to... Okay. This is the... Okay, understood. Oh, that's really cool. Here, I'll actually put this here. Alright. I was like, am I limited to 3 across both offensive and defensive? But no. An amount of HP. I'm not really worried about this right now. This is actually really cool. I kind of really like this. Goddamn bat. Oh, right. I keep forgetting I can, right, do that. Yeah. I need to remember I have defensive abilities. Right, okay. So what did I actually just equip? Okay, so circle is just reduced damage outright. Triangle is only if I'm worried about it having paralysis and numbness, which I have to know in advance. Reflect damage reflects damage, which can be cool. Gladly take some. Hi. Actually, here, hit me. Okay. Here, hit me. Understood, okay. Too fast. Hit for big damage. All right, then. More cure stuff. Thank you. So I'm pretty much going all the way back to that first door that was locked. I forgot about the fucking trap. Forgot about this goddamn trap. Am I able to? No, I am not. Good to know. Good to know. I don't necessarily... Oh, right. I need to remember to use Debile. Use Degenerate. Cure Bulb. How much is heal right now? Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm able to swap out those on the fly. Alright, alright, I can see the use for that, sure. You just have to be having to do this frequently, I'm sure. Over here, over here. Right, okay. Too slow. I'm really vibing with this. This is really cool. That was my storage chest. Yeah, that was my storage chest. Don't really necessarily need it right now. Right, and now we can open this door. I keep forgetting to use degenerate. Chamomile sigil. Chamomile sigil turned to dust. Oh, hi. I beg you, stop the pain. Uh-huh. I was gonna say, you look undead, buddy. Is this magic, or merely the power of Leomond? Rapier, sword piercing. Yeah, I'll take that. Because we have slash, edged currently. Okay. Right, Fandango's really goddamn good. Wait, was it this? Did its human affinity go up or something? I don't remember its affinity being, its class damage being that strong. Is that because of the phantom points, possibly? Oh, Seventh Heaven does a lot of piercing. Okay, Rapier is not that useful. Has better agility at least, but right. Break arts. Something I want to read about. Damage effects. I wanted to read about how weapon stuff works, but I'm not sure I have access to arms. Possibly, actually. Weapon armor setup. 3 damage points and phantom points. Yes, please. Alright, amount of wear on armor. As Ashley uses weapons and armor, their DP drops. Effectiveness is halved to reflect the dark energy absorbed by weapons and armor used within Leomons. PP increases you use the weapon or piece of armor, unlike DP. When the PP reaches max, effectiveness doubles. Okay. When both points are full, your weapons and armor at max efficiency. Restore DP drains an equal amount of phantom points. Okay, understood. Insufficient, if an item has insufficient phantom points, it will still completely restore DP, but reduce phantom points to 0. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Stuff slowly loses phantom points in battle mode. Okay, understood. The ambience is really funny. I have nothing to use my heal on currently, use my MP on currently, so I'll just heal. I keep forgetting to do degenerate. Cutscene. Oh boy, yep. Time to get spooky. Is this too part of your game, Sydney? Master spell degenerate. Cure root. Yes, please. Ouch. Alright, let's see what damage we can do to you. Still fast, huh? Still fast. Cure bulb. You should die, you're not dead. You're now dead. Yippee. So I should have... Alright, that's a sorcerer spell. Understood. Very funny to me how they chose to name things. Oh, we're back to risk 0. Alright, any others? We good? We're good. Okay, amazing. Yeah, I can definitely see younger me being bad at this video game with fucking ease. This looks like we're going into a new area. Oh, I can zoom in. God fucking damn it. Yes, we are going to an area. Oh gosh, that sound is grating. Oh boy, that sound is horribly grating. Oh, I need to kill you immediately. Ow. Insane sound design, first of all. Oh, that was terrible on the ears, but also really well designed. Adolahan. Oh, did that miss? That did miss. Beautiful. I was too fast. Too slow. Too fast. Definitely need to use a cure bubble at this point. Too slow. Too fast. Use another one of these. Damn, my timing is still very much off. Nice work, nice work. This is a really cool game. This is a really fucking cool game. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling that people possibly save scum for that stuff. I can definitely see people, few points of HP and MP, I see, I see. Summons a Spirit of Light. All these are pretty useful. Reclaim the sword break art rending gale from his suppressed memory. That was pain. Interesting. Rusty Nail. Increases the success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%. Okay, okay. I think that there were also, I could have definitely taken an angle from here to take like a ranged attack on it. I don't think they could have actually reached me if I just pelted them with arrows. It would have taken longer, probably, but... Okay, well, we just use this immediately. I was almost gonna be like, are they gonna just max out my HP here? Nope, they won't. +1 HP, +3. Oh my gosh, right. Also, from what I understand, those items are also like just a 1 to 4 basis. Damn, okay. This is a really cool game. I'm vibing a lot. We a crypt type area now. This is storage chest, yeah. Do we really need to right now? I'm carrying... Actually, yeah. It is so interesting to me that this stuff has to be a save card based. Yeah, I'm not really, yeah, I feel I'm a lot more interested in the, having the spear opposed to, anything else. Oh, and the spear can also equip things. That's neat. Alright. Yeah, Rapier, you can go in here for now. Huh, is that counting how many times I've saved? I think that is counting how many times I've saved. Gems. No, am I able to customize things, I wonder? I don't think so. Or would set up. I think I can attach a gem. Yeah, I can. Success rate of non-magical attacks must be equipped on a weapon. Right, okay. Right, let's just continue to heal myself. Also, huh. Kind of getting... Actually, almost looks like he's partially amputated, but I can't really tell. He might just be wearing armor and it looks that way to me. Hello, special pupper. I definitely want a, like, appraisal type spell immediately. Too fast. Too slow. I fucking thought so. I fucking thought so. I'm like, hold on a second. Oh, you are very slow. You are now very dead. What do we have for defense abilities? Okay, all affinity stuff, alright. Reduces foes' MP. Gosh, can I drain foes of MP and make them unable to cast magic? That'd be interesting. Regenerates, adds numbness, adds silence. Adds silent to attack. Wait, as in like, it would make them unable to cast magic? Is that what we're talking about? If so, sign me up. That sounds... Silencing an enemy sounds really cool. Oh, of course. Okay. Interesting. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. I'm kinda really liking this game. Oh, over here? They're showing another entrance. Ah, here, yeah, I see it. Well, I have to remember I have a new spell also. Big question is... Okay, yeah, I think I can make this possible. So funny to me that like they're like, how do we extend the gameplay of this a little bit? Block puzzles. It's the clearest answer as ever could be. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough for me. Shit. Oh my god. Get the fuck back here. Sure, let's get What am I most likely to be hit with here? Probably fire or earth, if I had to guess. Oh, and I see that chest up there. Do you see that chest up there? There's a mild issue. Half step, meaning I can pick it up from here. Meaning I can get that treasure chest. Yippee. What do we got? Oh, a lot of stuff. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, we got armor as well. This is all really good. Slightly increases power against undead. That's a gem. Okay, neat. Also, didn't I get, class against that. Okay. Do I lose out on some damage from that? Wonder if this enhances damage or is defensive. I wonder what what these letters potentially mean? Hi, Pixel K. Yeah, so I modded my Vita back in May, and I was like, hey, I want some suggestions for games from some of my friends, and one of them recommended Vagrant Story. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll put that on. I've heard loosely about that, and I didn't play it until like a few weeks ago, actually last week. I was like, let me check out the opening. Let me check out like the first little bit of this game and see what it's about, and oh my gosh, the opening of this game had me riveted. I personally I don't care about the evilist setting that much. Final Fantasy 12 and like FF Tactics, I need to give FF Tactics a proper try. But FF12 has a lot of cool stuff into it, but I never got that deep into it. It's a thing I want to get through eventually. The opening to this game, however, is really cool. The opening is so good. I'm a little bit confused why they have like the really context important exposition of, hey, here's what's going on, completely out of the actual opening of the game, and you have to simply let the start screen go. But honestly, the main reason that FF12 kind of misses me a little bit is purely because the final boss is so lame. I was also very dumb when I was going through that game. I think I got up to, I think I got to the Sid fight. If I remember correctly, I believe I got to the Dr. Sid fight in FF12, but that was years ago. But it's really interesting playing this now and kind of seeing a lot of DNA of this specifically in FF12. But yeah, no, I'm really vibing with this so far. I'm also very impressed by the fact that like Ashley Riot is, I assume this guy was probably in his 20s. No, this is a full-grown ass man who the flashbacks are happening. I'm like, oh, that's him as a kid. Oh no, that's him remembering his kid. Oh boy. Oh, understood. Right. I'm very curious what these letters mean. Is it maybe referring to their grade or something? I have a Kiras. This is an upgrade. Oh, it's referring to their materials. Okay, so this is wood, all this is leather. Understood. Once owned by Tia. Is Tia our wife? It's probably our wife. I do have some boots. Neat. I lose out on some intelligence, but I get better strength here. That said, I'm facing undead currently, so I feel like the sandals are kind of better. I'm awful at FF Tactics and I've never been able to enjoy it. I remember playing it long, long ago as a kid, but I got decently through it. Like, I got to the point where you could get optional characters, which if I remember correctly is decently through that game, but like, the only memory I have of that game is having optional characters. I don't know how I got remotely far into that game, and none of this story remotely, I remember any of it all. But yeah, it's definitely a thing I want to try out the remaster a lot. Appreciate the world building in it. Yeah, I am fascinated with this game from so many design perspectives. Also, like, the SFX in this game, the goddamn Dullahan enemy. Oh my god, that sword grating sound was horrible on the ears, but also, like, kind of perfectly done. The SFX has been insane. So many design things in this game have been really insane. Not sure if I really need to, like, care about substats right now and worry more about just outright defense. Right, so I'm assuming that when we're considering about defensive stats, this has better physical defense, this is better magical defense, is how I'm interpreting it. I'll keep the sandals for now, I think. I immediately understand people's notes about wishing that you could have just sets of gear you could hot swap through. Because like with the Minotaur fight, right? I've already been swapping through things because this is really neat. Iron. Oh, this is not that better. I thought it'd be better. It has a lot of good huh, no, is it because your durability is so low? Axe and mace. Why are you not as effective as you look like you should be? But yeah, I've kind of been, honestly, just more and more in the mood for, like, meaty dungeon crawler experiences, and this is kind of scratching the itch for me. It's not perfect, let's be real, but I'm also, like, happily impressed how well this game scales up. Like, for this being 720, for this being 720p, it looks really great. Does that kill? No. I was debating between, I had it originally as Vagrant Story as the category, but then I said it's a retro because I haven't done retro stream. This is the oldest of a game I've ever played besides Chai playing like Legend of Dragoon. I wasn't sure whether to have this as the retro category or the Vagrant Story category. Parasite Eve's combat system walked so Vagrant Story could run. Yeah, honestly, like, the gameplay of this isn't dating that bad. Rusted and won't budge. It'd take an earthquake to open this. Well, Ashley, I'm so glad you say that. Either we're going to get an earthquake spell from an upcoming enemy here, which is why I'm going to just take the note to... Oh, I have fireproof not. I'll take the terra-proof thing shortly. This is definitely a thing I don't think I would have been able to properly play as a kid. I'm really also happy how many times you run into cutscenes. Ooh. Let me just loot really quick while figuring out what the hell we're doing. Oh, a great sword. Hell yeah, I'll take a great sword. Knuckles. Oh, that was big damage. Okay. Hey. I'm just gonna heal myself really quick. Oh my god. Please don't paralyze. Oh yeah, I should use that shortly. Okay, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Please die. Fuck. Oh, hello! Hello, Mia! Fuck. Alright. God, this enemy is terrifying me. Hello, Raiders, welcome in. Let me get my controller, off here really quick. Hello, Raiders, welcome in. My name is Rinienna, your local sacrifice poison child VTuber and Variety Queen Supreme. Playing Peak, and here we are. I am completely blind to this. I have never played this before. Well, sorry, that's slightly a lie. I played this last week for the first time ever on my PS Vita. Witnessed the opening, I'm like, this has to be a stream game immediately, and I have no fucking regrets. This is an insanely cool game. I'm actually having a blast right now. Thank you so much, Mia, for rating in. What were you doing? What were you playing? We're both in the retro categories. I don't know what the fuck you were playing. I was debating between streaming the Vagrant story category or the retro category, but like, this is my first time playing a retro game. I'm not sure which is like the better thing to do, which category is better. Mia, you play a lot of retro games, so like, by all means, feel free to give me input there. But yeah, I'm having a blast with this game so far. The opening, the story is really cool. I say this as somebody, oh my gosh. Is that a Celosia I see? That is a Celosia I see. Oh my goodness, hello, darling. Welcome in. Getting raided by 2 different dragons back to back. I am Rinienna, your local sacrifice. What? I need to drink water really quick. I just did my raid intro. Right, hi, hello. My name is Rinienna, your local succubus poison dragon VTuber and Variety Queen Supreme. Hello, Celosia, my darling. Hello. I am currently playing Vagrant Story, a really neat PS1 dungeon crawler RPG thing that I have never played before. It is incredibly sick as hell. 3D model looks so good in action. Yeah, I think this is your first time being able to come by a stream and also seeing my low poly model. I think you've seen my Vroid model before, I forget. But yes, this is my low poly model. This was done by Jimble Dudes at bluesky.social and rigged by Muddy Musings. You can find us the 2 ladder links in chat. But hello. Oh my gosh, and the Monia coming by. Really cute model. Yes, and also this is like the perfect use case for this model is for like retro streams and such, because of course I'm gonna use my low poly model for low poly streams. But let me give you a shout out, Celosia. What were you doing? What were you up to? You were just chatting. Were you just having a just chatting stream, or were you doing something else? Also, what was Mia doing? You were playing, Riviera, the Promised Land. Understood, Mia. I've never heard of that game. I've not heard of a decent amount of older games. I really should have. My ass was busy playing Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and that was it growing up. But thank you so much for reading by Celosia. It makes me so happy you shared your community with me. You're watching Warhammer 40k videos. I did not know you were a Warhammer person. I know very little about Warhammer. I know what my roommates ramble about. To make you play it again? Possibly. My model looks so charming. Thank you so much. Emmy and Muddy Musings did a great job on it. I pinged it earlier, but because I always like shouting out my artists. This model was done as a complete gift for me by my friend Emmy, known as Jimble Dudes at bluesky.social. She did this after having not done models in a decent minute. So yeah, I love this model extremely. This model is actually pretty much inspired by Square Enix's low poly style of models. Let me get it up here. Like when I say that, this is what I mean. Like this is the original sketch we were like workshopping and such. She just kind of did this on a whim and it became this, and I really love it. Very much inspired by like the DS era of Square Enix low poly models especially. I really like it. Actually, I believe one of the whips, where is it? I believe Emmy also took some inspiration from FF Tactica, which I've not played Final Fantasy Tactics, but this thing, here we go. But yes, I absolutely love the Square Enix's DS era model aesthetics. Their PS1 model aesthetics are really cool too. I'm really loving the aesthetics for Vagrant Story. But yeah, Emmy is a fantastic artist. Please go follow her. I'm indebted to her constantly for doing this for me. I love this low poly model. I can do words. I promise I can do words. I'm currently getting my ass beat by this fucking ghost, and I have like 30 seconds to do it. I'm on a timer currently. It's fine, but I am freaking out a little bit. Also, other fun thing I have, besides the big chunky claws, which I love, my hand rigging's not perfect, but it's there, is I need to get my controller back on because I have my controller. Yippee, cool. Raiders, both Orchid Memoria and Celosia, if you need to raid and dash, please feel free to do so. I understand it is dinner time for some people. Celosia, I completely forgot what your fucking time zone is, but yeah, feel free to raid and dash if you need. Otherwise, feel free to lurk and while I chill out and just, yeah, this is a really cool game. Fuck. I need you to die yesterday, please. I don't have the mana to...
Time for a sip of water.
I just had a sip of water. Give me a second. I want to not die to this thing. I don't know what happens when that timer runs out, and I'm not looking forward to finding out. Thank you so much for the follow. It's like 1 a.m. Gotcha. Please have a good sleep, Celosia. It is funny, actually. Celosia, wait, hold on a second. Mind Blast? What the fuck is... I don't know what most of these things are. Right, kind of funny. Orca Memoria is also like a dream-themed sleepy dragon, so it's funny that like I got raided by both of the sleepy dream-themed dragons, like back to back. That is amusing to me. That is amusing to me. I get amusement from that. That is funny. Right. What the fuck is my game plan here? Do I just run out? I don't really want to run out. Hey, you absolute fucker. I need you to die, please. Is there a game plan? Hit it until it hopefully dies. If we get to 20 seconds, I'll run out. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Defeated ghosts. Yippee. Hooray. That was terrifying as hell. Door is rusted and won't budge. Oh my god. Right, okay, so... I have 2 elixirs? Yes. Apparently this is RNG, which is silly as hell. I love the wireframe sphere. It's a really cool idea, but also, like, the thing it immediately makes me think of is I can see so much... There feels like a lot of basis of this for Final Fantasy XII. I can see so much ideas in this that immediately showed up in 12. Oh, cool. Maxwell there. I'm really vibing with this. This is genuinely a really cool game. Oh, Maxwell's on both. Hell yeah. We love getting high rolls. There's no other rooms here. But yeah, I'm kind of really vibing with this as a dungeon crawler. I was worried about how... Oh. Not again. Ashley Riot is kind of really fucking cool. Does that count as an earthquake? The rust on the door's hinges came off. Beautiful. Yeah, this also, like, scales up to 720 really well. There's, like, a few little texture things you can notice if you're paying attention to some characters in some cutscenes. Like, Sydney, for instance, at some points has, like, 1 speck of, I think, one of his meshes coming through. Okay, fucker. Please die. Also, hi, welcome. I lose basis of what I'm saying sometimes. But yeah, Sydney has some weird texture things at sometimes, but it's not like the end of the world. Ow. Ow. Oh, that bonk hurts. Oh, that bonk hurts. I also really like that all these chains have different animations when you do it. You're dead. So, Reddening Gale launches a sonic wave to shred foes to pieces. This costs 25 HP. Understood. Need to know. Right. Dulling impact adds silent. Oh my god, I forgot. Mia, wait, actually, I have multiple people who played this game. I need an explanation. Does this actually have a chance to silence enemies? And is this... Does that mean no spell casting? Because if so, I might have that over poison. Poison is kind of my whole thing, but like... That sounds really fucking useful. That sounds so goddamn useful, having a silence on commands. Gain life, restore HP, put this on. Fuck. Fuck. Goodbye, you're dead. Write down this game as something I'd have to play. Yeah, emulation works with it really well. This is also the kind of thing like having it on my Vita. I can see myself actually replaying this on my Vita frequently. Oh my. Oh. Welcome to the other part of this game. Block pushing. So fucking funny to me. There is an option, first of all, a lot of insane things with this game. Such as, this game has achievements. I kid you not, this PS1 game has achievements. What's the Gazette? Okay, understood. Ooh, Merchant Dark to attack the living. Do I have any actual detail about this yet? Oh my god, we actually have a full... This is an insane PS1 game. On a Vita, it's gonna be great. Yeah, the PSX runs pretty well. There's some frame drops I noticed a little bit with things, but that seems to just be because it's a PS1 game. But yeah, it's really cool. It stretches decently well. Also has a whole ass manual that I am having to consult here. By all means, it is a bit complex of a game. You're also doing a decent amount of menuing and such. It is decently complex of a game. Like, you have to worry about durability to your weapons. They do not perma-break if it goes down. That's what Phantom Points, which is the right meter here, can be used to restore. I did research. I did research on this game before playing it. I could tell that this is a game I had to do research on. I'm coming from the Lobotomy Corporation angle, where I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do research on this before I go into things. But yeah, you also have to like carry different weapon types for things and all. Which no, this is fine. I should probably put this away, but I also don't have a better blunt weapon currently. Greatsword is cool. Not useful in my current situation compared to the Fandango. Fandango's honestly doing some work here. Decent physical damage. I believe because my PP is pretty much max, yeah. Love to look it up if there are any digital copies and manuals to these games and print them out. I genuinely was considering getting the physical manual for this, like on like a PDF or something. I really want to see what the manual for this is, because it definitely does seem like the kind of thing that you would be consulting frequently. Come at me. Oh no. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. If you fucking teleported again, I swear to fucking God. Alright, buddy. Oh. You were just normal ass enemy? I'm not gonna complain. Hi, Pupper. But yeah, there's like a 10 tips you should know video that I really appreciated. Like, genuinely, one important thing about this game is that its opening cutscenes are great. There's a cutscene that's not included in the opening of the game that you have to let the title screen sit for a moment to play, which is basically like a briefing on what's going on and helps quickly paint out like the 3 political parties that are involved in this game. The plots of this game is really cool. If you are at all a fan of like Final Fantasy 12 or Final Fantasy Tactics, this is part of that overall series. Oh, blocks. There's a chest. That is a chest up there, right? I think I'm a bit far from it, but it looks like it. Right, okay. Puzzle cubes. Counter cubes. Push these cubes to roll them 1 square. Rolling cubes. Push these cubes to roll them 1 square. Cannot be rolled over any obstacles. Oh, I think I see what I'm doing here. Yep, rolling cube. This is so silly. Uh-huh. Also, hi, welcome to my channel. I laugh at dumb bullshit in video games. Ooh, knightly weapon. Made out of silver. Oh, that sounds like it'd be really good on... I press square before checking everything else that I just got. Well, fuck. Did I get any other gems I can... Ooh, I have another new shield. Okay. Increases power against undead. Slightly increases power against humans. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Found Vagrant Story official strategy guide, 175 pages. Found the manual too. Yeah, I figured that would be on Internet Archive. I'd be surprised if I couldn't find it. This game definitely does have a cult following, which is really neat. Straight gain. I lose out a bit of defense against beasts, but I think I can deal with that. Well, OST is also there. Oh yeah, the OST is really interesting for this game so far. Get some Knuckles in here. Well, I lose a bit of defense against... Knuckles. I think I'm okay with what I have right now, especially since I'm facing undead. I'm a little bit afraid to swap off and all. I lose some defense against undead, not great. I wish there was like a just straight up comparison. I can definitely see how this game can benefit from a remaster. Buckler seems really useful in some, if I'm going to face Earth element. I'll keep the Targe on hands. The Targe feels like it could be really useful if I start facing human enemies again, but I'm definitely facing a lot of undead enemies currently. Dagger, piercing, one-handed. Oh, that is really useful against undead enemies. Hey there, welcome in. Welcome in, Dagger. You're being used for a moment. Temporary enables Ashley to see traps set in the room. Oh, fuck you. In the best of ways, fuck you. Okay, then that's hilarious. Let's just use this really quick. I actually don't need to use this really quick. All right, never mind. Did I get anything else new that I did not notice? Boots and everything, I noticed that. I have a lot of hilts and all that stuff. Oh. Good knife for both. I have to wonder, does this include... I have to wonder... Oh, okay, yes. Okay, it shows me. It shows me. It shows that it's already part of a set. We have a crossguard. All right, neat. Oh, we are going to be facing the issue pretty soon. I will have to store probably Pink Squirrel away, I think. I'm actually really enjoying, like, there's a lot of menuing that I have to be doing, right? But I'm kind of enjoying it. There's kind of a methodical thing I have to do. Full strategy guide is actually pretty cool. Full color with art here and there. It does have just spreadsheets filling a couple of pages. That doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised in the fucking slightest by that. Oh, this isn't a door. Durr. Oh no. The 3D local map. Oh yeah, the UI is really cool. You can have like a little barrier around the map. Here, let me actually show how that looks really quick. You can have a frame around the map, which, honestly helps me quickly realize that I'm still cutting off part of the game on screen, I think. I think I'm still cutting off a little bit of the game on screen. Not like an insane amount, but enough for me to notice. I think just barely a small amount. Hi, welcome to Stream Scuff, where we adjust things on the fly because we can. Yippee. Man, I really am so happy I took the exhausting amount of time to get my controllers, this controller plugin set up. It's really fun seeing, like, it adds a nice little element of interaction, I think. That's really neat. Am I cooking here? Am I cooking here? I don't know if I'm cooking here. Actually, I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm cooking. It took me a moment to know if I was cooking or not, but I'm cooking. Okay, so here's my thought. Right? Now logically, I would say that this stone should crush that wooden crate immediately. Also, I forgot that I want to turn the simple map back on. Yeah, I don't need the border. I do not need the border. Armor status changes. Could be interesting and useful. So we're gonna put this off to the side for now. We're gonna get this rolling. So fucking funny to me that, like, this is purely to, like, add an element of puzzle and, like, time wasting to the game, right? And I fucked up. This needs to be won over. Like, to the point that these devs actually were like, hey, what if we made all the puzzles reset when you enter a room again, and made an option where it doesn't work like that, but made it an option that is turned on by default, that is turned off by default. Physics +1, huh? Goodbye, skeleton. Hello, other skeleton. I'm just gonna start hitting you now. Goodbye. Oh, you're not dead yet. Never mind. Goodbye. Goodbye. They say the state of the game won't default to it. Why? I don't know. I think it's because they're like, oh yeah, let's waste people's time with more of these puzzles. And they're not bad puzzles, but it's funny. Okay, has 50% of the MP used in foe's magical attack to Ashley's MP. Effective versus... I was going to take Terra Ward, but okay, I'll take that instead. God fucking damn. Holy shit, that is incredibly useful. This is a really cool game. I currently do not need... You're swapping out a lot of stuff on the fly, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Repairs, DP. I kind of want dulling impact. Hi, fucker. Oh, insane crit. Oh my god, this knife is so fucking useful. This is an insanely useful knife. Door is locked with Lily Sigil. Understood. I haven't saved in a minute, so let's just go ahead and do that. You can tell I'm having fun with the game when 2.5 hours have passed by and I've somehow not noticed. Very interesting in the count amount of saves that you do too. I have to wonder if there's an achievement for going through the game with like a limited amount of saves or no saves. Welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. All right. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Map. So there was a room. God, this map is really cool. So there was a room back there. Do I want to navigate back there? Yes. The answer is yes. I am a loot I'm a dragon, but I'm a loot dragon. I want the loot. I deserve the loot. And before that room is like locked and I actually need a key from this, which will be funny. But yeah, these puzzles would have just reset. Wait. Okay. Could you have rolled the bottom thing and then that would have worked that way? Huh? I'm not going to question what the game reset the blocks to, even if it logically doesn't make sense. Hello. Also, other really insane thing about this game's design overall is the fact that it has an insane amount of sound effects. Like, they designed sound effects for, like, weapon swings and everything across multiple environments, which is absolutely insane. Everything I've learned about this game's design is really crazy. A big inspiration behind this game was Metal Gear Solid, apparently. I like seeing it on the PS1, which is leads into a lot of the cutscene direction and such. I don't know, I've had a lot of fun researching this game, mainly because I wanted to make sure it worked fine for like a stream setting and everything. I lose out on undead resistance. I lose out on a lot of resistance. Why would I want this? I get better. Yeah, no, I'm okay actually. I think, I mean, it has better physical resistance. Yeah, I'm good. How many armors can I carry? Okay. That is a problem I need to solve. I need a storage container. Interesting to me, having the so interesting thing. Display any weapon status changes. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that display is. Did I go one room too far? Or am I... Yes, I went one room too far, like an absolute silly bean. Also seems like enemies possibly respawn. Please don't be ghosts. Please don't be ghosts. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, fucking, god damn it. Okay, really quick. Defense. I want Siphon Soul. Yes, please. That is scary. Oh yeah, considering that it was not that way when I was in here previously. What? Oh. Hi there. I didn't know that you were not actually my target right now. Let's just get you out of the way right now. You absolute fucking ghost. All the skill names of the enemy are scary. Yeah, and they hit decently well too. Like, to be fair, Degenerate is a spell that I do have. I do have a spell called I do have the spell Degenerate. Goodbye. We have learned a lesson, and we thankfully did not get a game over for it. We have learned a valuable lesson. You can fall down pits. Good, very good lessons to learn. Not very impactful fall damage. I'm not complaining. I was ready for it to be like, game over. You fell one time. It would have sucked, but... Ooh, hand axe. We'll compare it. We're gonna have to dismantle it more than likely until later. Man, this is a really cool game. Hi. Hi. Bye. This is a really good knife. Hi. Okay, we're business. We are about to have a 3-minute ad break. What time is it? Oh my goodness, I've gone longer than I've gone longer than I planned to. Oh man, should I'm having a lot of fucking fun, but I also should stop. Yeah, okay. I'm having too much fun. I need to put the game down. I promised my friend that I would watch Demon Slayer with her. This is a really fun video game. I'm definitely not everyone's cup of tea. It's not like a thing I can shove in everyone's faces, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Interesting that we're already 8% map exploration. Oh, this is a really cool game. This is a really cool game. Man, okay. I definitely need to make a button that deactivates my controller But all right. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Thank you to Orkin Memoria and Celestia for the raise, and thank y'all for hanging by and, you know, seeing cool ass video game, whether you're familiar with it and happy to see someone playing it, or you're newly exposed to it. But thank you for the chatting and everything. Holy fucking shit. Having 2 games that I'm very much wanting to play more of between this and Silksong is dangerous for me. I will have to figure out when I'll be definitely playing more of this next week, but have the schedule already set for things. Here, let me ping the Discord for you. I have it set to a mod ping simply because I've had problem with spam bots in the past. But let me get my ready messages all prepared, and we'll start searching for who to raid. I may, emphasis on may, be live tomorrow with Apex. Maybe, probably not, no promises. But I will be definitely live on Wednesday for the first time of playing Ace Attorney. Hands. Chill out, please, hands. But yeah, I'll be live on Wednesday for the start of Ace Attorney, which I've never played before. And then we'll be doing more Silksong on Thursday. And then Friday will be a double stream day. You can, of course, find my schedule either when I'm at the end of my stream ends block, or on bluesky.social, or on my Discord channel. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming by. I need to do some stretch and cook dinner, because I really should have expected that I'd be having too much fun with this for it to last. For me to be like, okay, I've done 2 hours, I'm good. But I also was, just in case I got burned out a little bit. But okay, let's see. Who is going that I can go bully currently? Ooh, Teddy is going playing Guilty as Suck. I could raid Teddy. Have I raided Cryptid recently? No, I thought I had raided them recently, but I haven't. Who else is going? Keelia is going. I might raid Key. Malia's going with a Super Mario-thon charity stream. Alright, that's cool. Oh, a lot of people going tonight. I think that we are going to raid Cryptid. They are currently doing a Donathon events because they are trying to get out of their apartment. So I want to go send some the love and put support because oh my gosh, they need it. But yeah, I will be live on Wednesday. Maybe live tomorrow. Unsure. I'll ping on my Discord. If so, very much unlikely. But cancel that because I need to do this properly. Thank you. But yeah, I hope to see y'all on Wednesday for the start of Ace Attorney. Otherwise, I will see y'all when I see you. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all of you. And please have a lovely night. Night, night, night.